If you are a consultant, expert, or thought leader who is amazing at what you do, you have a brain full of genius and knowledge and expertise, but you struggle to sell it, you are in the right place. This video is for you. I'm Renee Hasseldine, founder of RAPT, and on this channel you'll find stacks of content about infographics and visual models to help you succeed in business. So if you enjoy this video, please remember to hit like and subscribe to the channel because there's plenty more where this came from. So essentially what we're talking about is this hidden gem scenario where you are great at what you do, you get excellent results for your clients, very, very high standards, your clients are raving fans. However, when it comes to the sales and marketing process, that's just not your forte. And maybe a little bit like me back, if I cast my mind back to sort of 10, 20 years ago, the idea of sales made me feel icky. I really, really did not, like the sound of that word. And the challenge can be when you're an expert at what you do and you have a complex solution is that it's not easy to explain it, right? We don't have a one-word title for it. So, if you're not a doctor or a plumber, electrician, an easy one-word title that people immediately understand and know what that means, then someone says, oh, what do you do? You find yourself sort of talking and talking and talking, hoping that the more you talk, the clearer it's going to get, and actually talking yourself around in circles, lots of jargon, lots of language, and you watch the person listening eyes glaze over and they're just like, I have no idea what this person's talking about, and like, I'm just gonna go grab a drink, and off they go, never to be seen again. Another challenge that can come out of this is that if we're struggling to get that messaging right, or when it comes to actually putting a proposal together for a client or a potential new client, there's a bit of a panic because what do you actually put in there? What goes in there? Have I answered all the right questions? Have I put all the right information in? Is it convincing enough? Is it tangible enough? Because often if we're a service-based business, when you're working B2B, you've kind of got this, it's hot air. It's an intangible thing, all right? It's a service. It's not a product, a physical product that we can pick up and hold. So that can make it really, really challenging. And at the end of the day, that can mean that, you're submitting a whole bunch of proposals, doing a whole bunch of pitches, and the conversion rate is lower than it should be, right? We don't want this to happen. About the other scenarios in that matrix that you just saw up on the screen earlier, then check out the link in the description and have a look at the How to Scale Your Consulting Business video, because that goes into sort of all 4 scenarios in a bit more detail, and you can learn a little bit more about that now. But we're going to move into now the solution to this, which is our ThinkWrapped system, which is this system for taking all that intellectual property from your brain and turning it into 4 infographics or visual models that will actually help to sell your services. It'll become your unique value proposition and helping the sales, the marketing, and the service delivery, packaging that knowledge up to sell. So let's go through those 4 models now. The first one is the results model. The results model is designed to show your audience the gap between the results they're currently getting, the results that they want. And in showing them this visually, they can see that gap, then they're more inclined to want to close it. Because as humans, when we see a gap between those 2 points, we want to close that gap as soon as we can. The second model is the answers model. This one is, okay, well, we know what the best case scenario is from the first model. We know that where they want to be from that first model. We know that happy ending place. The answers model is where you as the expert get to do first a bit of diagnosis, because you want to look at, well, what are the problems behind this? Why are they not already where they want to be? Why is there that gap? So you do a bit of diagnosis to create this model and look at what are the problems, the challenges, what, the things, the mistakes that they're making. And from that, then you give the flip side, the solution. So these are the answers to those problems. If you have this, 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 and this in place, you need this, 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 and this. If you have these things, then you will be successful. You will achieve the results that you want from that first model. So this answers model is, what does your audience need to succeed? Keys to success. The third model is a process model. The process model is all about what is your step-by-step process to get your clients from A to Z. So client comes to you with this problem, they want this result over here. To get them to close that gap, you're going to do this, do this, do this, do this. This is all about the actions that you take. So this becomes the basis of your service delivery if you're offering a done for you kind of service, or if you're running an online course or whatever it may be, that could become the modules. Writing a book, that becomes the content in that as well, right? So This is your step-by-step process to get your clients from A to Z. And the fourth and final model is the target model. The fourth and final model is the target model. This model is all about what are the benefits or the KPIs that you are targeting with your solution. So we want to keep this one short and sharp. You want to have kind of 3, maximum 4 benefits here so that you can go, when you follow my step-by-step process, these are the benefits. Boom, 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 drop the mic, done, right? So those 4 models together, they become the gifts that keep on giving in an expert-based business, okay? Because they inform the sales, the marketing, and the service delivery so that you can streamline the way you deliver those services, stand out in a noisy market, and scale and grow your consulting business. If you want to find out more about how to really leverage and create these visual models for your own business, then check out the links in the description. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe because there's plenty more where this came from. Renee Hasseldine here from RAPT. See you next time.